And good evening, and welcome to the Taurus full moon circle on the eve of the Taurus blue moon, which is coming tomorrow, October 31st at 10:49 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, whatever that converts to for you. And so here we are on the eve of this powerful moon, and it's a full moon, and it's also a blue moon, and the blue moon means that we have had actually 2 full moons this month. In October, you might remember that we had a full moon on October the 1st, and now here, coming tomorrow on October 31st, we're sneaking in right at the end of October, a second full moon, which makes it a blue moon. And this full moon is in the sign of Taurus, and Taurus, the Taurus energy, is all about stability. It's about strength. It is an earth sign, and so it's very grounding, stabilizing, security with Taurus. And Taurus is also ruled by Venus. And so Venus right now is actually in Libra. We just came through Libra. I'm a Libra. But Taurus is ruled by Venus. And so Taurus is Venus being a planet. You think of love, you think of the heart. So Taurus is very much about the heart and coming into the heart center. And so that's kind of the theme of our moon circle for this evening, is change and acceptance. And if we can look at that, change and acceptance, you got so much change going on in the world, but if we can accept it, and if we can ground into this earthy Taurus energy, find that stability, then we are able to better possibly navigate that change. So my name is Mary Dew. I don't think I mentioned that. I am the Moon Lady, and I host these wonderful bi-weekly moon circles here on the 3HO Foundation Facebook Live. I'm very grateful to be a part of this and to be doing this and sharing this with you, this global circle. We've got people from all over the world that have been attending, either in person live, or I also post this to the 3HO page and to my page, which is Mary Dew Yoga, MARIDEW Yoga. I'm also on Facebook. I'll put it there. I'll put it on YouTube for those who might want to watch later. And so we welcome everyone who is here, and we welcome anyone who might be watching later. And we'll talk a little more about this Taurus full moon tonight. And so let's start, though, by opening the container of our circle for this evening by calling in the directions. So I'm going to grab the rattle and shake the rattle a little bit. The rattle, we rattle to kind of move the energy, to kind of call the energy to attention and kind of wake up the energy around us, clear the energy around us as we're calling in the direction. And so we turn and face the east, which to me is to my left, and we say good evening to the east and welcome to our circle this evening. The east is the direction of the sunrise. The east is the season of the springtime. It's the direction of the void. The void is the great mystery. The void is that big space of emptiness, that beautiful emptiness where all things begin. And so the east is also the direction of new beginnings and infinite possibilities. And we welcome the east, and we welcome the fire element to our circle this evening. And we turn and face the south, which for me is right in front of me, and we welcome the south to our circle this evening. The south is the direction of the middle of the day. It's the sunshine, it's the summertime, it's also love and beauty, and the direction of the heart. And the south is the container. And so it's a container of support. And we open this container of support for all those, as I mentioned, who are here right now, live in the circle, and who might be watching later. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the south, and welcome to the element of earth. And we turn to face the west. And we welcome the west to our circle. The west is the evening. And the west is the fall, the autumn. It's the time of letting go when the leaves fall. It's a direction of release, and the west is the water element. And learning to move with flexibility and fluidity through life and to be able to let go. I think of the west also kind of as the Satanama direction, the infinity, life, death, rebirth. And so we welcome the west to our circle this evening. And we turn and face the north, which is behind me. Excuse my back. We welcome the north to our circle this evening. The north is the nighttime. It's the season of winter, time of hibernation, relaxation, also the direction of knowledge and of wisdom. And the north is also a direction of action. It's a direction of power and vitality. And it's the element of air. So we welcome the north, the element of air, to our circle tonight. Take your hands up to the sky, lift your heart, look up, reach up, and welcome Pachatata, Father Sky, to our circle tonight. And we also welcome this big, beautiful Taurus full moon to our circle this evening. And we call in the bull, the Taurus bull, as our ally. And we call in the planet of Venus, also in the sky, as our ally this evening as well. And take your hands down to the earth if you can, and welcome Pachamama, Mother Earth, to our circle this evening. Give thanks to Pachamama. Pachamama always, always connected to us. We have an energetic grounding cord that goes from the base of our spine, connecting us energetically with the earth at all times. And Pachamama, our Earth Mother, she's always willing to take away anything you don't need. You can send it down, that grounding cord, let it go. Give it to Pachamama. She'll transmute it and send it back to you as powerful earth energy of support. Take the left palm to the heart center. Place the right palm over the top. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Let the belly expand as you fill up with air. Nice long spine. Drop the shoulders. The belly expands, the ribs, the chest. Keep inhaling. And exhale through the mouth. Let something go side out. And allow your consciousness to drop from your head into your heart, and welcome Great Spirit, and welcome the Divine Spirit within each and every one of us, connected by our heartbeats. Feel your heartbeat beneath your palms, and connected with the rhythm of the heartbeat of the earth and the heartbeat of all of those in the circle around you. Imagine ourselves circled up around the planet, calling in lots of light, calling in illumination. You know, full moons are all about illumination, bringing light to the darkness, revealing, showing us what might have not been seen. And so we welcome that divine sacred heart within, and we open up the circle for this evening. Aho. And so welcome, welcome, welcome all to the Taurus. Go ahead, while we're at it, while we're opening the circle, let's also, we're not going to do a Kundalini Kriya tonight, and we're not even actually going to do an official Kundalini meditation tonight. I thought for this evening we would just do a little bit of breath work, very, very simple. I want to keep it simple. So we're going to do a little bit of breath work, a little bit of movement, and we're going to do a little bit of chanting. we're going to chant the mantra, Dharti Hai, tonight, and do a celestial communication. But we will, even though we're not doing a Kriya, we will go ahead and still tune in with the Kundalini tune-in. And so go ahead and rub the palms together at the center of your chest. And press the palms together firmly. Bring the thumbs into the heart center. Pressing into the heart, forearms parallel to the earth. Close the eyes. Roll them up to the third eye point between the brows. And we'll chant the two-part Kundalini tune-in, beginning with the Mangala Charan mantra. Beginning with the Adi mantra. It's Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the creative wisdom, to the divine teacher within. We chant that 3 times on 3 separate breaths, with a long, slow, deep breath in between. And then we take in 4 sniffs of air in through the nose, sniff, 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 right into the Mangala Charan mantra for divine protection. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Again, 3 times, 3 separate breaths, but this one with those 4 sniffs of air in through the nose in between. Just follow along at home. Pretty simple. Focus on the third eye point as you take a deep breath in. Exhale fully, and let's begin. Deep breath in. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale again. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. 4 sniffs. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Again. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Last one. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Now take in 16 sniffs in through the nose. Fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest, the lungs, the heart. Pause at the top with the breath held in. And exhale. Keeping the eyes closed gently. Take the backs of the palms to the knees, palms up on the knees in a gesture of receptivity. And repeat to yourself, either silently or out loud, 3 times. I am open to receive. I am open to receive. I am open to receive. Keep breathing. And allow yourself to be open and receptive to this Taurus full moon and whatever this moon may have to teach us. Throughout our practice this evening, as we come to this calm, peaceful, meditative place, which we will do quite a bit, and as you come into this space of the heart, just allow yourself to really listen for any messages that the moon might have for you. The moon is a feminine energy. The moon is the energy of kind of a grandmother. Think of the moon as very nurturing and very wise. Lots of wisdom, lots of intuition. Allow the moon, this full moon, in all of its glory and brightness and illumination, allow it to open up your intuition and allow you to get out of your head and to listen to what's in your heart. And so we'll start off this evening by, I like to draw a moon card for us for our circles, and tonight is no different. I've drawn us a moon card tonight, and the card that I drew for this evening is resilience. I love this, and this goes really, really well with our theme of change and acceptance. Resilience. So it's kind of the, when I think of resilience, I just think of the ability to shine through any challenge and to always come out on top and to move through any challenges rather than trying to go around them. If you're resilient, you go right through. You take the lesson and you grow from it. And so here's what it says about resilience. And this is from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. It says, making mistakes builds resilience. I have learned my lessons from the mistakes I have made. I stand strong. I act with self-responsibility. And the affirmation is, I am strong and resilient. And so this goes really nicely with our Taurus energy of this evening. If you think about the strength of Taurus and you think about stability. And here's what, I also like to read the little blurb from a website called astroseek.com, just really basic site. It's got a really good calendar with all of the moon cycles in it if you're interested in finding those and the times. And it's got a little blurb about each new moon and full moon. And on this Taurus full moon it says, your safety depends on the need for stability, which is not easy to satisfy now. You have to learn to accept change as part of your life. The basic problem is finding your own self-respect in order to ensure that you do not mistakenly seek it in material things. When you accept yourself for who you are, it will become easier to find peace and tranquility in the outside world. And so, change and acceptance. Our theme for this evening, change and acceptance. There is so much change in the world going on right now, as you might well have noticed. And I'm here to tell you that, well, we wouldn't be given any changes, we wouldn't be given any challenges that we can't handle. And so alongside this change and acceptance theme for this evening, I just want to share with you, we'll call on the Taurus, we'll call on the bull, we'll call on that stability and that support and that security. And we'll also call for surrender. Call for trust. It is now a time of great change, and in times of great change, we must learn to trust ourselves and learn to trust the universe and stop trying to control it. If we're trying to control it, or if we are complaining about it and the change, then we're in resistance. And if you know anything about resistance, it's basically stuck energy. And so when you're in resistance, your energy is stuck, you're not going anywhere, it's not moving, and it's just not healthy, among other things. You don't want to be in that stuck energy for too long, because if your energy, you want to keep the energy moving and flowing freely and refreshing and bringing in new prana, new life force energy, and always keeping it moving. And so don't allow yourself to get stuck amidst these changes. Perhaps you can find a way to accept these changes, and rather than, like I mentioned, looking for comfort in material things, looking for comfort in the outside world, now is really a time when we're being called to go inside. And so let's allow our practice this evening to be clearing out any stuck energy that might be blocking our heart space, freeing up that space to allow freedom to enter that heart space, to allow that heart space to expand and to be big and open and spacious, that we may, again, get out of our head and get into our hearts and stop making decisions from our head, choices from our head. Make those choices from our heart, which is where our intuition truly lies. And so with coming into the heart space and clearing out the heart space in mind, I'd like to come into just a very, very basic breath. And forgive me if you're an experienced practitioner or teacher. This is a really, really simple one, but again, I always like to gear these circles towards everyone. Everyone is welcome. Beginners welcome. And I wanted to keep it super simple this evening so that everyone can catch on and everyone can join in. So the breath that I chose for kind of our warm-up here is just basically a 4-part square breath. So we're going to be seated in easy pose, comfortable seat. Take a moment to connect with your sitting bones. If you're sitting on a chair, that's perfectly fine. You can plant both feet on the earth, but still in the seat of the chair, connect with your sitting bones, the right and the left. Find that balance in between. If you're on the ground, on the earth, or on the floor, find that balance. Take the palms face down on the knees and take a moment to close the eyes, roll them up to the third eye point, and begin to roll the shoulders up and back, releasing any tension you might be holding in your shoulders. We have a tendency to hold a lot of tension in our shoulders. Roll them up and back, and then inhale up, exhale, drop them down. Inhale, exhale, in and out through the nose. And double time. Good. Inhale up. And exhale, relax. Just want to kind of release any tension. So this 4-part square breath. Comfortable seat, long spine, connecting with the sitting bones, sending down roots from the sitting bones, that grounding cord down to the earth, connecting with Pachamama. We're just going to be seated here, palms up on the knees. Bring the hands into Gyan Mudra, pressing the thumb and the index finger, the Jupiter finger together, the finger of expansion. In this mudra, Gyan Mudra, the other 3 fingers are straight, thumb and the forefinger pressed together. It's a mudra of knowledge. It brings knowledge. Okay? So this breath, you're just going to, it's in and out through the nose. Inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath in. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, nose. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath out. 2, 3, 4. So you see the square. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold it out. 2, 3, 4. That's it. We're just going to do it for about 3 minutes. Kind of calm the mind. Take a deep breath in. And exhale fully. And let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath in. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath out. 2, 3, 4. Keep it going. Inhale. Hold it in. Exhale. Draw the navel in to press the breath out. Keep the spine long. Exhale. Hold it out. 2, 3, 4. And inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold it in. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath out. Draw the navel in. 3, 4. Continue on your own. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold it out. Focus on the third eye point. Go deep inside. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold it out. About another minute and a half on your own. last round. Inhale. Hold it in. Exhale. Hold it out. Take a deep breath in. Sweep the arms out to the sides and up through your arm. Reach through the fingertips. Drop the shoulder blades. Lengthen through the spine. Rooting down through the sitting bones. Up through the fingertips. Reach. Stretch the spine from earth to sky. Keep inhaling. And then exhale. Shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. Come back to that comfortable seat, palms up on the knees, close the eyes. Be open to receive. So as we work with the moon cycles, I've mentioned this before, but just to recap, when we work with a new moon, the new moon is usually for new intentions, calling in new intentions. When we work with a full moon, we are letting go and we are releasing. And so with this full moon, second one of the month, powerful, powerful time to release, which is great timing for us and our theme of change and acceptance. And if we can allow ourselves to let go of any old patterns that are stuck within us that aren't working for us, we can let that go. We might notice in the world right now, it seems like there's a destabilizing going on in the world right now as the old paradigms crumble. And can we allow those old paradigms to let go? Can we let them go? And be open to whatever is coming next. Just surrender and trust. And so, as we set our intentions for this evening, just kind of think around that. Think about something that you might like to release on this powerful full moon. Something that maybe has been stuck within you, perhaps for a very long time. And you can set yourself an intention of something you would like to release, and you can also add an intention. I always love to set an intention for the earth or for the human collective. And what would you like to see the earth be able to let go of, the human collective be able to let go of? And so think about that, just kind of plant the seed of that right now. And I'd like to read you a little bit more about this Taurus full moon while you're contemplating your release, your intention for the full moon this evening. And so this is probably my favorite moon update. Every couple of weeks they release a moon update, and this is from the Power Path. I've mentioned them before. It's thepowerpath.com if you want to check it out for yourself. A woman named Lena Stevens, wonderful teacher, wonderful intuitive, wonderful singer, great woman. She writes these moon forecasts, and she also does a monthly forecast with a theme for each month. And so I highly recommend that you check that out. And here's what she says about the Taurus full moon. It says, this is a blue moon, the second full moon within the same month. This powerful moon sets the tone for November and brings a cathartic support for releasing the past, stretching us to move beyond our limitations and freeing us from the emotional entrapments of regrets, disappointments, guilt, and shame. Who doesn't want to let those go, right? She says it's really a time to let go of any attachments you have to what was or should have been, and to begin to dream of what can be. During this full moon time, it is a good practice to think of things you would never dream you would or could do, have, or experience, and try them on for size. Use your imagination and be creative in your what-ifs. The full moon is also about freedom and expansion. However, in order to get there, you must first be willing to let go of your resentments, your position, your need to be right, and your attachment to suffering. You could have a radical release and shift in your life of something that has been stuck for a very long time. Although this is not a good time to make too rash or permanent a decision, any movement and action toward a big change, as well as thinking outside of the box, will be beneficial and will move you in the right direction. The goal for this full moon is to focus on how exciting these times are and what opportunities they bring for change and improvement of life. If you get stuck in an emotional whirlpool, bring music, laughter, beauty, and friendship into your environment to help launch you into higher vibration. Dream big. And so now is a time that's very challenging, but now is also a time when the possibilities are literally limitless. Anything is possible. It's a time for us to dream big. It's a time for us to stay out of fear and into love. If we go into fear, that's where we get stuck. When we're in love, we're open, and we can surrender to whatever the universe wants to bring us, all right things coming our way. And so let's think about our intention for this evening. What do you want to release? What do you want to shift? Where do you have old stuck energy? Where can you let go that your heart may be free? Even if something felt like it was meant to be and you've held on to it all this time, but it's just not working out, let it go. Let that energy go. Let that energy move. If it's meant for you, by releasing it, perhaps it will transmute and come back to you in a whole new and different way. And by releasing it, that's the only way that's going to happen. And by releasing it as well, though, and letting it go, if it doesn't come back to you, perhaps it just made space for something entirely new to come in that is meant for you. So just keep that in mind. Take a pause, close your eyes, and let's set our intention for this evening. Take a deep breath in. Coming back to that space of receptivity, perhaps bring your left palm to your heart center, place the right palm over the top, bringing your attention to your heart, pressing the palms into your heart, feeling the rhythm of your heartbeat beneath your palms. Imagining your heart space as fertile soil, earthy Taurus energy, providing a wonderful place to plant the seed of your intention. What do you wish to release? What can you let go of? What have you been holding on to? Don't be afraid. By letting it go, the things that are meant for you will always come back. You never have to fear that. By letting go, you allow it to shift. You allow it to come into alignment. You allow the divinity within to take over. And so plant that seed of that which you wish to release in your heart and water it with your breath, with a couple long, slow, deep breaths. And just meditate on that intention while I read you this reading. And so I was reminded of this reading. I used to actually read this in circles quite a bit. And one of my other teachers, actually Lana Stevens' husband, Jose Stevens, also of the Power Path, had a wonderful talk, a webinar that I watched last night, and he shared this Hopi prophecy message from the Hopi elders. You have been telling people that this is the 11th hour. Now you must go back and tell them that this is the hour. And there are things to be considered. Where are you living? What are you doing? What are your relationships? Are you in right relation? Where is your water? Know your garden. It's time to speak your truth. Create your community. Be good to each other. This could be a good time. There is a river flowing now, very fast. It is so great and swift that there are those who will be afraid. They will try to hold on to the shore. They will feel like they are being torn apart, and they will suffer greatly. Know the river has its destination. The elders say we must let go of the shore, push off toward the middle of the river, keep our eyes open and our heads above the water. See who is there with you and celebrate. At this time in history, we are to take nothing personally, least of all ourselves. For the moment we do, our spiritual growth and journey comes to a halt. The time of the lonely wolf is over. Gather yourselves. Banish the word struggle from your attitude and vocabulary. All that we do now must be done in a sacred manner and in celebration. We are the ones we have been waiting for. That's a message from the Hopi elders. Deep breath into the heart, watering that seed of your intention, that which you wish to release. And as you exhale, imagine yourself pushing off to the middle of the river. Allow yourself to go with the flow. Allow yourself to be open to whatever might be coming in. And allow yourself to recognize how lucky we are to be living in these times. And what a great adventure these times and this life are. Take a deep breath into the heart. Exhale powerfully through the mouth and let it go. If you have a second intention for the human collective or for the earth, bring that into your heart. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And with an exhale, side out the mouth, let that one go. And feel yourself grounded. Feel yourself in your body, the weight of your body. And know that this body, this human vehicle we've been given as spiritual beings, this amazing feat of technology that we get to live in, this human body, know that that is a wonderful way to ground yourself. And this breath of life that we breathe in, breathe out of this body, also a wonderful way to ground yourself in challenging times. And so with the idea of grounding, I just wanted to take a couple minutes and do a little chant. And so for this evening, I chose the chant, Dharti Hai. And Dharti Hai is a very simple chant. It's Dharti Hai, Akasha Hai, Guru Ram Das Hai. So it means the earth is, the heavens are, Guru Ram Das is. And Guru Ram Das is the fourth Sikh Guru and the fourth chakra, the heart. He's often associated with the heart. And so the way that I see this mantra, and this is my personal interpretation, it's always open up to your own interpretation, but I think of the earth as the heavens are, Guru Ram Das is the heart. So I think of that as an acknowledgement of us and how we are a conduit of light connecting the earth and the sky, and the center of that conduit of light between the earth and the sky is right here at the heart center. And so for our chant, as we chant, we're going to do a little celestial communication. And this is one that I just kind of came up with on my own. We're going to touch the earth, Dharti Hai, Akasha Hai, reach to the sky, Hai, and then left palm to the heart center, Guru Ram Das, right palm over the top, Hai. Okay, so give it a try here. Dharti Hai, Akasha Hai, Guru Ram. Okay, and on Das, you press the palms together at the heart center, thumbs come into the heart center. And Hai, release. Okay, so hands touch the earth. Dharti Hai, Akasha Hai, Guru Ram Das Hai. 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 All right, so that's it. Like I said, very simple this evening. Everything is very simple. So for this one, let's go ahead and close our eyes and go within, focusing on the third eye point. If you want to keep your eyes open long enough to kind of see the movements a couple of times so you get the gist of it, but once you get a feel for it, go ahead and close your eyes, take it within. And with this connection of the earth, the sky, us being the conduit of light in between, coming into the heart center, we're really powerfully putting our support behind that intention. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Dharti Hai, Akasha Hai, Guru Ram Das Hai. 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 Dharti Hai, Dharti Hai, Pasha Hai, Guru Ramdas Hai. 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 Last round. Dharti Hai, Pasha Hai, Guru Ramdas Hai. 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 Take a deep breath in through the nose and gently connect all 10 fingers, pressing the pads of each of the fingers together in front of your solar plexus, kind of forming kind of a half globe in front of your solar plexus. This is a wonderful mudra, pressing the fingertips together to fire up the strength of your third chakra. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And also find this mudra very grounding, so call upon that Taurus full moon energy of grounding and stability. And you can hold this mudra, breathe deeply. As you breathe, I'm just going to read one more thing. One more meditation. Relax, child. Close your eyes. Go inside. Breathe. Come out of the ethers and into your body. Feel its weight. Allow it to ground you. Let go and be here now, still in this moment. There is nothing to fix, nothing to hold on to, nothing to apologize for, nothing to regret, nothing to change or to redo. All is done. Let it go. Control is not yours to cling to, and it never was. Allow the old dream you grasped for to fall away and become formless. Stop trying to mold it into something new with your mind. Your mind is not in charge here. As what was, what might have been, and what should have been dissolve, be left with what is. Accept it. Forgive yourself. Don't judge. Become neutral and expand into the beautiful open space of your heart. Let the emptiness within your heart become the void, a place of infinite possibilities where all new things begin. Embrace the void with a heart of compassion. Trust that what is meant for you is already yours, and invite it to come to you this time. Perhaps in freeing and releasing the old energy and getting it moving again, it will regroup and come back to you in a new way that is more brilliant than you could or would have ever imagined. Or perhaps that energy moves on and something entirely new comes to you in a way that is beyond your wildest dreams. Be okay either way, no matter what. Be in your heart, at peace in the void. Be in sublime neutrality and surrender, not knowing what will happen, only knowing this simple truth. There will be an outcome. There will be an outcome. There will be an outcome. Take a deep breath in, drawing earth energy up through your roots, through your grounding cord, and allowing it to travel from the base of the spine, spiraling up the spine, all the way out the crown of the head, up to the sky, connecting that earth energy with the sky. And as you exhale, drawing light from above, from this Taurus full moon, the light of illumination, send it spiraling back down the spine. And send that light down, the grounding cord down to the earth. One more time, just one more deep breath, allowing your consciousness to rest in that heart space, feeling into that heart space, and feeling what it really means to be a conduit between the earth and the sky. And exhale. Palms at the heart center. We give thanks to the sacred heart within. Thank you to the heart chakra. Thank you, Divine Spirit, for your support in our circle this evening. Thank you, Pachamama, Mother Earth, for your support in our circle this evening, for always, always having our backs and our feet. Thanks to Pachatata, Father Sky. Thanks to the north and the air element. Thanks to the west and the water element. Thanks to the south and the earth element. And thanks to the east, the fire element. And thanks to this Taurus full moon. We'll close our circle for this evening with a round of Longtime Sun. And we will reconvene in just about 2 weeks. Our next circle is in just over 2 weeks, actually. It'll be on Saturday, November the 14th, on the eve of the Scorpio new moon, which is coming on November 15th. And so we'll meet back here on the 3HO Foundation Facebook Live, same time. 8 o'clock Eastern, although it will be Eastern Standard Time because we're turning our clocks back this weekend, so double check the time change for you. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday evening, November the 14th, we reconvene for the Scorpio New Moon Circle and the theme of deep healing. Scorpio loves to go deep into emotional healing, and we'll talk about that at our next circle. All right, let's close with Longtime Sun by bringing the palms, rub them together at the heart center. Bring them to the center of the chest. Close the eyes, roll them up to the third eye point. May the Longtime Sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. We'll do it 3 times, followed by a long Sat Nam. Here we go. Deep breath in. Exhale, press the palms together. Inhale to begin. May the Longtime Sun shine upon breath in, breathing into the heart center.